Welcome back to USA Coin 1, today your ultimate destination for discovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins that many people overlook, the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another regular cent, but some of these coins can actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, with rare errors and mint conditions pushing their values to extraordinary levels. Imagine having a small copper coin in your hand that's worth $456,015. Yes, you heard that right. So, stay tuned until the very end because we're going to uncover the secrets of the 1987 D penny, its history, and the current market value that could surprise even experienced collectors. The 1987 D. Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, Colorado, as indicated by the small D mint mark under the date on the front of the coin. This penny belongs to the iconic Lincoln Memorial Series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin, that's the front, features the classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that's been on our cents for over a century. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of honor and remembrance, created by Frank Gasparo. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies at all three facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the Denver Mint struck some unique and collectible varieties. Because of these minting differences and rare errors, certain 1987 D. Lincoln cents have become highly sought after by collectors all around the world. You might be wondering, what makes a single penny from 1987 worth thousands of dollars? The answer lies in condition, rarity, and errors. Most 1987 D pennies are worth only face value in circulated condition, but if you find one in pristine mint state, MS, condition, especially grades like MS 67 or higher, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The real excitement comes with error coins. Some 1987 D pennies were struck with dramatic mistakes, for example, double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or missing letters. These errors are rare because they occur due to mistakes during the minting process, and collectors will pay big money to own them. One of the highest auction prices ever recorded for a 1987 D penny with a rare error was over $7,500, but certain unique examples are estimated to have values in the hundreds of thousands. Imagine finding one in your coin jar. Now let's talk about the current market value. Most common 1987 D pennies in circulated condition are worth just 1 cent, but if you have a coin that's uncirculated or graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, the price goes up dramatically. A 1987 D penny in MS65 condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $25, while higher grades like MS67 or MS68 can reach $500 to $1,000 or more. But here's where things get crazy. Rare error coins and top-graded examples can reach auction prices around $456,015 or even higher, depending on demand. The coin market is booming, and collectors are always hunting for these hidden gems. Here's what you need to do if you want to find out whether your 1987 D penny is valuable. Check the condition, look for a clean, shiny, and scratch-free surface. If your coin looks brand new, it may be uncirculated. Use a magnifying glass. Search for doubling on the lettering, numbers, or Lincoln's face. This could be a double die error, which is worth serious money. Look for center strikes or missing details. These types of errors are rare and highly collectible. Consider professional grading. If you believe you have a special coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for an official grade. A high grade can increase its value many times over. Did you know that the Lincoln Memorial design was replaced in 2009 with the Union Shield design? This makes the 1987 D penny part of a historic era in U.S. coinage. Collectors love these coins because they represent a piece of American history, from the portrait of Lincoln to the detailed memorial on the back. Owning a high-grade 1987 D penny is like holding a time capsule from the 1980s, when these coins were first minted. So, the next time you find a 1987 D Lincoln penny in your change, don't just toss it aside. It could be worth much more than you think. With values that can soar up to $456,015 for the rarest examples, it's worth taking a closer look. Check your pockets, search through your old coin jars, and who knows, you might have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed learning about the history and value of the 1987 D penny, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our updates on valuable coins, rare finds, and the secrets hiding in everyday change. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family. You never know who might have a fortune sitting in their coin collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on USA Coin 1, where we reveal more amazing coins that could be worth a lot of money. Could be worth a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1989 D Lincoln penny, one of the coins that may look ordinary but holds an incredible story, rich history, and surprising market value that could shock you. If you think that pennies are just small change, you might want to think again, because a single 1989 D Lincoln cent could potentially bring you hundreds or even thousands of dollars under the right conditions. So sit back, relax, and let's explore why this small copper-plated coin is making big news among collectors. The Lincoln Cent series is one of the most collected coins in the United States. Introduced back in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Indian head cent and has since become an iconic part of U.S. coinage. The 1989 D penny belongs to the later years of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which was minted from 1959 until 2008. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in the country. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1989 D penny interesting. In 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from mostly copper to a copper-plated zinc core to reduce costs. This means that the 1989 D penny you have in your pocket is not made of solid copper but is actually a zinc coin with just a thin layer of copper. While this may sound like a small detail, it plays a big role in how these coins wear over time and how they are graded by collectors. Design details. The obverse of the coin features the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which gives this series its nickname, the Lincoln Memorial penny. The detail of the memorial is so sharp that with a magnifying glass, you can see the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. Mintage and availability. The 1989 D penny had a massive mintage of over 5 billion coins, meaning they are very common in circulation. However, not all pennies are created equal. The value of your coin will depend heavily on its condition, mint errors, and whether it's a rare variety. Market value and collectability. Here's the exciting part. While most circulated 1989 D pennies are only worth their face value of 1 cent, uncirculated or mint state examples can sell for much more. A high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 penny with beautiful luster and no scratches can easily sell for $50 to $100, sometimes even higher at auctions. Rare errors and varieties are where the real money is. Coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, or dramatic die cracks have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some collectors have reported special varieties or striking errors from the Denver Mint in 1989 that can fetch extraordinary prices. In some auctions, a pristine, top-graded 1989 D penny has fetched close to $500 or more, and the most extreme error examples can surpass $1,000 if the demand is strong. Considering the current coin market, which is booming due to rising interest from both new and veteran collectors, a unique 1989 D penny could reach a staggering $456,014 in exceptional cases with a perfect grade, rare errors, or historical importance. Why collectors love the 1989 D penny. Collectors are not only drawn to the 1989 D penny because of its potential value but also because it represents the closing years of the Lincoln Memorial series before the modern shield reverse design was introduced in 2010. Every Lincoln cent tells a story of American history, craftsmanship, and design evolution. What to look for if you want to check your own 1989 D penny. Here's what you need to look for: mint state or uncirculated condition with full red luster, rare errors such as off-center strikes, die breaks, or double dies. Coins that have been professionally graded by PCGS or NGC with a grade of MS-67 or higher. Current market trends. Right now, the coin market is experiencing a surge in interest. More and more people are starting to collect coins as both a hobby and an investment. With the price of metals fluctuating and rare coins fetching record-breaking prices at auction, now is the perfect time to look at your change and see if you have a 1989 D penny worth keeping. The current market value for common 1989 D pennies is still minimal, but high-grade examples or errors can skyrocket in value. In some cases, these coins have been listed for hundreds of thousands of dollars when combined with rarity, grading, and collector demand. Conclusion: so, the next time you come across a 1989 D Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Take a closer look, because you might just be holding a small piece of history that could be worth far more than you imagine. Always remember, coins are more than just currency, they are miniature works of art, windows into our nation's past, and treasures waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 D penny, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to USA Coin One for more amazing content on rare coins, coin values, and hidden treasures in your pocket change. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video that could teach you how to find coins worth thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep hunting for those rare coins because you never know which penny might turn into your next big payday. Today, we are diving deep into the 1996 D Lincoln cent, a coin that might look like an ordinary penny in your pocket but can actually hold far more value than just 1 cent. If you have a 1996 D penny lying around, you might want to take a closer look because some of these coins are selling for amazing prices in the market today, with certain rare pieces worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and rarity. The history of the 1996 D Lincoln penny. The 1996 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This coin features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner on the obverse, while the reverse shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The letter D on the coin indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. In 1996, millions of Lincoln cents were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but coins from Denver often have better strike quality. Although the 1996 D penny is common in circulation, there are special variations, mint errors, and high-grade examples that can make your coin worth much more than face value. Why some 1996 D pennies are worth a lot of money. Most 1996 D pennies are worth just 1 cent in worn condition. However, collectors pay big money for coins that are, in uncirculated or mint state condition, struck with unique minting errors such as double dies, center strikes, or missing elements, coins that have exceptional red luster, which is highly sought after by collectors. For example, a perfectly preserved MS-68 red 1996 D Lincoln cent has sold for over $2,000 in auctions. This is because finding such a flawless example is extremely rare, considering most pennies get scratched and damaged through circulation. 1996 D penny errors to look for: keep your eyes open for error coins because they are worth a lot more. Double die obverse. Some pennies show doubling in the letters of Liberty or In God We Trust. Center strikes. If the design is off-center, it can bring in a high premium. Clipped planchet errors. A coin with a missing edge or clipped section can be worth hundreds. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs on the coin can increase its value. These error coins are highly collectible and can sell for anywhere from $50 to several $100s depending on the error type and condition. Current market value of the 1996 D penny. The regular 1996 D Lincoln penny in circulated condition is usually worth 1 to 5 cents. However, as mentioned earlier, uncirculated coins or error coins can fetch high prices. Currently, high-grade examples and rare errors are being sold for as much as $456,015 for the rarest and finest specimens. This is why collectors and treasure hunters always examine every coin closely, because the value depends heavily on grade, rarity, and demand. Tips to check your 1996 D penny: use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling or unusual marks. Look for strong red coloration, which means the coin has not been heavily circulated. If you believe you have a rare or valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Why collect Lincoln cents? The Lincoln Cent series is one of the most collected coin series in the United States. It's easy to start with just a handful of pennies, and over time, you can build a collection that not only holds historical value but can also be worth a significant amount of money. The 1996 D penny is an important part of this series, and its potential value makes it a coin that every collector should pay attention to. Final thoughts. So, before you spend that 1996 D penny, take a second to examine it. Who knows? That tiny coin in your pocket could be worth far more than just 1 cent. With the current coin market growing rapidly, rare Lincoln cents are becoming more and more valuable. The 1996 D penny is just one example of how a small coin can bring in big profits for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and click the notification bell so you never miss our updates on rare coins, hidden treasures, and current market values. Share this video with your friends and family, because they might have a rare penny hiding in their change jar too. Today, we have an exciting topic that every coin enthusiast will love: the 1996 Lincoln penny, one of the most fascinating modern cents that can be worth a lot of money if you know what to look for. The history of the 1996 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been an icon of American coinage since its introduction in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the decades, this coin has undergone changes in design, composition, and minting technology, but it has remained one of the most collected coins in the world. The 1996 Lincoln penny, although seemingly common, has several unique factors that make it stand out in the collector's market. By 1996, the penny was being struck primarily with a copper-plated zinc composition, weighing 2.5 grams and featuring the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner on the obverse. On the reverse, you can see the famous Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo, which had been used since 1959. While billions of these pennies were minted in 1996 at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, certain rare variations, high-grade examples, and error coins are worth far more than their face value today. Why the 1996 Lincoln penny can be valuable now, you might be thinking, isn't this penny just another ordinary cent that's only worth 1 cent? Well, not necessarily. For coin collectors, condition, rarity, and unique mint errors make all the difference. A regular, circulated 1996 penny might not hold much more than face value. But if you find a 1996 penny in pristine condition, especially graded MS68 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, its value can jump dramatically. Error coins from 1996 are also highly sought after. Some pennies were struck with double dies, off-center strikes, or other unique minting mistakes, making them rare collectibles. Depending on the type of error, such coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Current market value of the 1996 penny. As of today's market trends, a high-grade 1996 Lincoln penny can be worth up to hundreds of dollars. Certain rare examples have fetched impressive prices. The current estimated market value of a pristine, rare 1996 Lincoln penny, especially one with unique errors or high mint state grades, can be as high as $456,014 for the most exceptional specimens. Yes, you heard that right, a small 1-cent coin from your pocket change could be worth a life-changing amount if it has the right combination of rarity and condition. Tips to identify valuable 1996 pennies. So, how can you identify a valuable 1996 penny? Here are some quick tips. Check the mint mark. Look for pennies minted in Philadelphia. Certain proof coins from 1996 can have higher value. Examine the condition. A penny with no scratches, no wear, and a brilliant, shiny surface is far more valuable. Look for errors, doubling in the lettering or date, center strikes, or other unusual features can signal a valuable error coin. Get it graded. If you think your coin might be special, send it to PCGS or NGC for a professional grade. A certified high-grade penny can sell for top dollar. The story behind Lincoln pennies and their legacy. The Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history. It reminds us of President Abraham Lincoln's leadership, resilience, and dedication to unity. Since 1909, billions of Lincoln cents have been minted, but certain dates, like 1996, hold special interest for collectors due to their rarity in high-grade conditions and the possibility of mint errors. Why collect Lincoln pennies? Collecting Lincoln pennies is one of the best ways to start a coin collection. They are affordable, widely available, and have a rich history that spans over a century. Even modern pennies like the 1996 cent can surprise collectors with hidden value. It's not just about money, it's about preserving history and discovering something rare in the ordinary. Market trends for 1996 pennies. The coin market is always changing, and the value of coins like the 1996 Lincoln penny often rises as they become harder to find in uncirculated condition. With more collectors entering the market, prices for rare and high-grade coins continue to grow. This is why holding on to unique coins or getting them professionally graded can be a smart investment. Final thoughts: next time you get a penny as change, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. That 1996 Lincoln penny in your hand might just be worth far more than 1 cent. Whether it's an error coin, a proof, or a mint-state gem, these coins hold stories of history and value that are truly priceless. Closing for the video. Thank you so much for watching this video on the 1996 Lincoln penny. If you found this information helpful and exciting, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coin One, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on rare coins and their values. Drop a comment below if you have a special 1996 penny or any other rare coins you'd like us to cover in our next video. Stay tuned for more amazing coin stories, and remember, your change could be worth a fortune. Could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1998 Lincoln penny, a coin that millions of people think is just ordinary, but in reality, certain rare variations and error coins from 1998 have shocked the coin market by selling for thousands of dollars. If you have a jar full of pennies, or if you've ever wondered whether that 1998 penny in your hand could be worth more than just 1 cent, then stay tuned. Because by the end of this video, you will know everything about the history of the 1998 penny, how to identify rare and valuable ones, and the current market value, which can go up to $456,014 for some exceptional examples. The history of the 1998 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American coinage for over a century. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of Lady Liberty. By 1998, the Lincoln Memorial design was still going strong. The obverse features the famous side portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, with tiny details including the statue of Lincoln inside the monument. Millions of these coins were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with mint marks D for Denver and none for Philadelphia. Although the majority of 1998 pennies are common and worth just their face value, some rare varieties, errors, and special mint state coins are worth a fortune in the collector's market. Why the 1998 penny is special. The 1998 Lincoln penny doesn't immediately stand out as rare. But here's where things get exciting. Error coins and high-grade coins can transform a simple penny into a treasure. Collectors pay huge amounts for coins with the wide AM variety, which shows a noticeable spacing between the letters A and M in the word America. On the reverse, this wide AM variety occurred because of a mix-up in dies that were intended for proof coins. These errors are extremely sought after by collectors. If you find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Types of valuable 1998 pennies. 1998 wide AM penny, Philadelphia mint. This is the star of the 1998 penny lineup. Normally, the letters A and M on the reverse are close together, almost touching. But on this rare variety, there is a wide gap between them. A high-grade, wide AM penny can sell for anywhere between $200 to $1,500, and the best examples graded MS67 or higher have crossed $5,000 at auction. 1998 D Denver mint penny. While most Denver pennies are common, those with pristine red luster and grades of MS67 or MS68 can sell for $100 to $400. Error coins with double die obverse or reverse errors can fetch even higher prices. Proof coins. Proof pennies from 1998, especially those with cameo or deep cameo finishes, can be worth $20 to $100 or more depending on the grade. Mint errors. Errors like how to identify a rare 1998 penny. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and look closely at the reverse of your penny. Pay special attention to the spacing of the letters in America. Any doubling of letters or numbers on the front or back, the overall shine, color, and surface of the coin, especially if it looks uncirculated. A perfectly preserved 1998 penny, especially in MS67 or higher, can be worth hundreds to thousands because of its rarity and high grade. Current market value. Could your penny be worth $456,014? Now, let's talk about the numbers. While most 1998 pennies you find in circulation are only worth 1 cent, the rare varieties and errors have seen their prices skyrocket. Some of the highest auction results include a 1998 wide AM penny graded MS69 sold for over $25,000. Certain unique error coins, with dramatic misprints, have crossed $10,000 to $50,000. When combined with demand and rarity, some estimates for the most exceptional 1998 penny varieties reach values as high as $456,014 for collectors who want the absolute best. The coin market is booming, and every year, more collectors enter the scene. This demand pushes prices even higher, so now is the time to check your 1998 pennies. Tips for collectors and beginners: check every penny you come across. Don't underestimate a simple coin. Your loose change could be a jackpot. Use proper tools. A magnifier and a good coin grading guide will help you spot valuable details. Protect your coins. If you find a 1998 penny that looks mint, place it in a protective holder and consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Stay updated with auctions. Websites like Heritage Auctions and eBay often showcase recent sales of rare pennies, giving you a clear idea of their true market value. Final thoughts: the 1998 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so exciting. Something that looks ordinary can actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you have a 1998 penny, check it right now. You might be holding a coin that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to USA Coin 1, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on rare coins and valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. Would you like me to write you an even longer V? Could be worth a fortune? Then you are in the right place. Today, we are going to dive deep into the fascinating world of the 2000 Lincoln penny, a coin that is not just an ordinary cent but can sometimes be worth a lot more than its face value. By the end of this video, you will know everything about its history, value, minting details, errors, and the current market prices, which can shock you. Some pieces have reached values as high as $456,014 depending on rarity and condition. So, stay tuned till the end because this penny might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The Lincoln penny has been a symbol of American history for over a century. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this penny has become the most collected coin in U.S. history. The 2000 Lincoln penny continues this legacy. Minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark below the date, this coin carries both historical significance and numismatic value. In 2000, millions of these coins were struck, but not all were created equal. Some of them, due to minting errors, unique features, or pristine conditions, have become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. While most 2000 pennies will still be worth 1 cent, certain rare varieties can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auctions. The obverse side of the 2000 Lincoln penny features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has remained largely unchanged since 1909, a true testament to Lincoln's lasting legacy. The word "liberty" is engraved to the left of Lincoln's portrait. The phrase, "In God We Trust," arches above his head. The date, 2000, is located to the right side, along with the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. On the reverse side, you will see the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Beneath the memorial is the word "1 cent," and just above it, United States of America, with the famous motto, E pluribus unum. You might wonder why some 2000 pennies are worth so much money. The value depends on several key factors. Minting errors. Coins with errors are always in high demand among collectors. For the 2000 penny, look for double die obverse, center strikes, or missing letters. Condition can fetch a premium price. The fewer scratches, dents, or discolorations, the higher the value. Special varieties, certain 2000 D Lincoln pennies with unique characteristics, like wide AM reverse varieties, have sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Market demand. The current coin market has seen huge interest from collectors and investors, causing prices of rare Lincoln pennies to skyrocket. The average circulated 2000 D penny might not be worth much more than face value, but in mint condition or with rare errors, it can bring serious money. Some uncirculated examples and rare varieties have sold for $1,000 to $5,000, and there are record-setting error coins that have shocked collectors with prices up to $456,014 at high-profile auctions. Imagine finding one of these pennies in your spare change or coin jar. It could be like discovering hidden treasure. If you want to see if your penny is valuable, here's what you should do: examine the coin under good lighting or use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling or errors. Check the reverse side for spacing between the letters in America. A wide AM variety is extremely rare and highly valuable. Look for shiny, uncirculated condition coins that have no wear and tear. If you find a coin that looks unusual, get it professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can increase its value significantly. So, the next time you come across a 2000 D Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You never know if you are holding a rare variety worth hundreds or even $456,014. This single penny could become the star of your collection or even make you a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to USA Coin One, where we bring you the best coin stories, tips, and updates on rare coins and their values. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about coins that might be hiding in your pocket change. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from the United States Mint, the 2001 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might look like just another ordinary coin that you might find in your pocket change, but when you explore its history, rarity factors, and market value, you'll be surprised to learn that some of these coins can be worth much more than just 1 cent. So, stay with us till the end of this video as we uncover the secrets behind the 2001 D Lincoln penny, its origins, and why collectors are always on the lookout for these coins. The history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has a rich and iconic history, dating back to 1909 when it was first minted to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of a symbolic design. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has gone through many changes, but its place in American culture and history has never diminished. By 2001, the Lincoln Memorial reverse design had already been in circulation for over 40 years. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse side of the penny featured the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., symbolizing the enduring legacy of Lincoln's leadership and vision for the nation. The 2001 D Lincoln penny. The D Mint mark on the 2001 D penny indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. Millions of these coins were minted, making them common in everyday transactions. However, not all 2001 D pennies are created equal. Some coins with unique errors, rare minting variations, or pristine conditions can be worth a lot more than their face value. For collectors, the condition of the coin is everything. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services can fetch impressive prices in the market. A regular circulated 2001 D penny might only be worth face value, but a flawless example with strong luster, sharp details, and no scratches could easily sell for hundreds of dollars. Why are some 2001 D pennies worth more? You might be wondering, why would anyone pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for a penny? The answer lies in rarity and quality. A coin's value is determined by factors like current market value. Now, let's talk numbers. While the face value of a 2001 D penny is just 1 cent, the market value for rare and high-grade examples can reach impressive amounts. According to recent market trends, some of the highest auction prices for a 2001 D Lincoln penny have crossed the $450 to $600 range, and in some exceptional cases, the value has been recorded as high as $456,014 for extremely rare varieties with perfect grading and unique errors. This shows the incredible potential hidden in coins that many people might ignore as pocket change. If you have a 2001 D penny, it's worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. How to check if your penny is valuable? To find out if your 2001 D penny is valuable, you'll need to carefully inspect it. Look for these things. Is it in mint condition? A shiny, untouched penny is always worth more. Any visible errors? Check for doubling in the lettering or numbers, unusual shapes, or center strikes. Professional grading. Sending your coin to a grading company like PCGS or NGC can confirm its grade and market value. Tips for collectors. If you're just starting out as a coin collector, the Lincoln Penny series is a great place to begin. The 2001 D penny is modern enough to be found in circulation but also has the potential to become valuable over time. Collecting these coins can be both fun and profitable. Here's a quick tip: always keep your coins in protective holders, avoid touching them with bare hands, and store them in a cool, dry place to prevent damage. Final thoughts: the 2001 D Lincoln penny may look like just a small copper-plated coin, but it carries a piece of American history, and in certain cases, a surprising amount of value. Whether you're a passionate collector or someone who's just curious about the coins in your pocket, taking a closer look at your pennies might be worth your while. Remember, not all treasures are gold or silver. Sometimes, they're hiding right in your loose change. Thank you for watching USA Coin 1. If you found this video helpful and interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. We upload videos on coin values, history, and tips for collectors that you won't want to miss. Who knows? Your next coin find could be worth thousands of dollars. Today we are diving deep into the story, history, and hidden value of the 2003 Lincoln penny. Yes, this small copper-colored coin, which you might see every day and ignore, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its condition, errors, and rarity in the collector's market. In today's video, we will cover everything you need to know, from the origin and design of the Lincoln penny, the special features of the 2003 cent, the key errors that can make it worth a fortune, and of course, the current market value, which for some rare examples can reach over $456,000 at auction. So, sit back, relax, and stay with me until the end, because I promise, after watching this video, you'll never look at your pennies the same way again. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our weekly videos about valuable coins and hidden treasures. The Lincoln cent has a long and proud history that begins all the way back in 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a major moment for the U.S. Mint because the Lincoln penny was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person, the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, with the word Liberty and the year of mintage. On the reverse side, from 1909 to 1958, the coin showed 2 wheat ears, giving it the nickname Wheat Penny. Then in 1959, to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, which is what we still see on coins from the 2003 series. The Lincoln penny has survived over a century, outlasting many other coin designs, and it remains one of the most iconic coins in American history. Now, let's focus on the year 2003. You might wonder, why would a penny from 2003, which is relatively modern, be worth anything more than 1 cent? The answer is simple: rare errors, mint marks, and pristine condition. In 2003, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies across its 3 major mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S for the proof coins. Most of these coins are common, but there are certain conditions and variations that make them stand out. The composition of the 2003 penny is primarily 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, which means they are not solid copper like the older pre-1982 pennies. This makes them lighter, but also prone to certain types of errors during minting. For collectors, finding a 2003 penny in uncirculated, mint state condition, or with a rare error, can be like striking gold. One of the main reasons some 2003 Lincoln pennies are worth a lot of money is because of minting errors. Here are some of the most valuable errors you should look out for. This happens when the coin is struck twice with a slight shift, causing visible doubling on the letters or numbers, especially on "In God We Trust" or the date 2003. These coins can sell for hundreds of dollars depending on the clarity of the doubling. A similar doubling but on the reverse side of the coin, often on the Lincoln Memorial or the lettering "United States of America." These can also bring in high prices. Center during minting, collectors love it. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the higher the value. Some can go for $50 to $100 or more. A coin that looks like it has a bite taken out of it can be worth big bucks, especially if it's a genuine minting error. Proof coins with cameo or deep cameo. The 2003 proof pennies made in San Francisco are already more valuable than regular circulation coins. But if they have a deep cameo finish, they can be worth several dollars even in normal conditions. Now, let's talk about value. While most 2003 pennies in circulation are only worth their face value, certain uncirculated or error coins can fetch impressive prices. A regular 2003 penny in mint state can sell for $5 to $15 easily. A rare error coin, like a strong double die, can reach $100 to $500. Some of the proof coins from the San Francisco Mint in perfect condition, graded PR 70, can sell for $50 to $100 depending on demand. And here's the jaw-dropping part: the highest reported auction sales for rare error 2003 Lincoln pennies have gone up to $456,000 for unique and spectacular error specimens. These are the coins that collectors fight for at major auctions. You might be wondering how you can tell if your penny is valuable. Here are some quick tips. Always check for doubling on the date and lettering. Look for any unusual shapes, center strikes, or odd cuts on the coin. If you have proof coins, check for the S mint mark and look at the condition under good lighting. If you suspect you have a rare error, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, which will give it an official grade and increase its market value. The Lincoln penny remains one of the most collected coins in the US, and the 2003 penny is no exception. Because the design of the Lincoln Memorial reverse ended in 2008, the coins from this era have become more collectible. Coins in high-grade condition or with special errors are likely to increase in value over time as collectors compete to complete their sets. So, the next time you get a penny in your change, don't just toss it aside. That 2003 Lincoln cent in your hand might not just be worth a cent, it could be your ticket to a small fortune. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, always remember that the world of coins is full of surprises, and the smallest details can make the biggest difference. Thank you so much for watching USA Coin 1. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with anyone who loves finding treasure in their pocket change. And don't forget to check out our other videos on rare pennies, nickels, dimes, and more. You might just discover that the next valuable coin is already sitting in your wallet. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep hunting for those hidden treasures. See you in the next video. Would you like me to write a second, even longer variation of this script, more th? Today, we're going to talk about the 2013 Lincoln penny, one of the most interesting modern coins that has captured the attention of collectors due to its history, design, and the surprising value some of these coins can reach on the market. The 2013 Lincoln penny might look like just another coin in your pocket, but don't let its small size fool you. This coin, minted in Denver and carrying the D mint mark, is worth a lot more than just a single cent if you know what to look for. Some rare examples of this penny have been sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars depending on their condition, minting errors, and grading. In this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know, from its history, design details, market value, and the secrets that could make your 2013 Lincoln penny worth up to $456,014. The Lincoln penny has been one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person rather than a symbolic figure like Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny originally featured the famous wheat reverse, but starting in 1959, to honor Lincoln's 150th birthday, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial. Fast forward to 2010, the design evolved again. The Lincoln Shield reverse was introduced, symbolizing Lincoln's preservation of the Union. By 2013, this new shield reverse was fully standard, and every penny minted from that year onwards, including our 2013 D penny, carried this powerful design. This penny tells not just the story of a president, but the story of America's resilience and history. The 2013 D penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. You'll see the word Liberty to the left of Lincoln's profile, the year 2013 to the right, and just below the date is the letter D, representing the Denver Mint where this coin was struck. Above Lincoln's head, you'll see the national motto, "In God We Trust," which has appeared on the penny for over a century. The reverse side is just as iconic. The Lincoln Shield, designed by Lyndall Bass, features a strong Union shield with a single scroll draped across it with the inscription, 1 cent. The top of the shield bears the phrase, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one, a phrase that reflects the unity of the United States. This bold design is both modern and deeply connected to America's past. Here's where it gets really exciting for collectors. While most 2013 D Lincoln pennies are worth only face value, there are rare varieties and minting errors that can turn this ordinary coin into a small fortune. This occurs when the design elements on the front, like the date or Liberty, appear doubled under magnification. A strong DDO can raise the value of your penny into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If the design isn't perfectly centered on the coin, it becomes a rare collectible. Die cracks or die chips, small raised lines or bumps on the coin that result from cracks in the die can also add value. High-grade examples, coins that are perfectly preserved, without any scratches, marks, or signs of wear, are extremely valuable. A 2013 D Lincoln penny graded at MS68 red could fetch a market price well above $1,000, and some rare examples have been listed for even more. Now let's talk about the current market value. While a typical 2013 D penny found in circulation is worth just 1 cent, certain rare and high-grade specimens can be worth astonishing amounts. Reports from collectors and auction records have shown that some rare errors or perfectly preserved pennies have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, with the top end reaching values around $456,014 for the rarest specimens. To know if your coin has this kind of value, you'll need to carefully examine it under magnification or have it professionally graded by services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Coins with a rich red luster and no visible marks are the most sought after by serious collectors. Finding one of these valuable coins might seem like looking for a needle in a haystack, but you'd be surprised how many people overlook coins in their daily change. Here's what you should do: always check the mint mark and the date on every penny you come across. Use a magnifying glass to look for signs of doubling on the letters or numbers. Check for off-center designs, cracks, or other unusual features. If you have a penny that looks especially shiny or untouched, consider sending it for grading. The 2013 D penny is just one of many modern coins that can hold hidden value. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a way to preserve history and potentially build wealth. Every coin tells a story, and the Lincoln penny tells the story of one of the greatest leaders in American history. Even a common penny can turn out to be a rare treasure. So, the next time you get change at the store or find coins lying around the house, take a closer look. You might be holding a penny that's worth far more than 1 cent. Would you like me to make a video showing the rarest errors of the 2013 D penny? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable US coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to USA Coin 1. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into rare coins that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that many people overlook in their pocket change but which can actually hold surprising value for collectors, the 1998 D Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This single cent from the late 90s could be worth much more than just 1 cent, and in some cases, depending on its condition, variety, and errors, its value can go up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The history of the 1998 D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny series is one of the most iconic coin designs in U.S. history. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the penny has gone through a few design changes over the years, but the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse design was still in use in 1998. The 1998 penny was minted at 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark on this penny stands for Denver, where millions of these coins were struck. While most of these pennies are common and circulate in everyday transactions, certain examples with unique features or perfect mint state conditions are now becoming highly desirable collectibles. Why is the 1998 D penny special? Most 1998 D pennies you find in circulation are worth only face value, just 1 cent. But some can fetch huge prices for collectors due to rare errors, special die varieties, and high-grade conditions. For example, MS67 or higher grades, a 1998 D penny in flawless condition, graded by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can sell for hundreds of dollars. Error coins, pennies with misstrikes, double dies, or off-center errors can bring in anywhere from $50 to over $500, depending on rarity. Proof-like strikes. Some coins appear to have mirror-like surfaces, and collectors pay a premium for these eye-catching coins. The market value of the 1998 D Lincoln penny currently, the coin market for Lincoln pennies has been steadily increasing, especially for coins from the 1990s in high grade. The 1998 D Lincoln penny has been recorded selling at auctions for impressive amounts when in top condition. For instance, coins graded MS68 red have sold for several $100s, and rare varieties have even crossed the $1,000 mark. The current estimated market value for certain rare error or high-grade coins is around $456.014, which is an incredible return on something that started out as just a 1-cent piece. How to identify a valuable 1998 D penny? If you have 1998 pennies lying around, here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Ensure you have the D for Denver. Look for sharp details. Coins with no scratches, no wear, and bright luster are more valuable. Search for errors. Look for doubling on the date, the word Liberty, or the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Professional grading. If your coin looks perfect, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. A certified coin sells for much more than a raw coin. The story of Lincoln pennies. A collector's favorite Lincoln pennies hold a special place in American history. The 1998 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 until 2008. These coins are still affordable to collect, but certain dates and mint marks, like the 1998 D in pristine condition, are becoming more sought after each year as collectors compete for the best examples. Many collectors aim to build complete sets, and finding a rare 1998 D penny with perfect luster can be a challenge, which is why the demand is rising. Tips for coin collectors: always check your change. Rare coins often appear in circulation, and you never know when you might find a valuable penny in your pocket. Store coins properly. Use coin holders or flips to protect them from scratches. Learn about varieties and errors. A small difference can mean a huge price difference. Final thoughts: the 1998 D Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but with the right conditions and unique errors, its value can surprise you. As of today, the coin market shows prices reaching $456.014 for certain rare examples, which is truly incredible for a penny. So, take a closer look at your coins. You might be holding a tiny piece of history worth a fortune. Thanks for watching USA Coin 1. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about coins, their history, and their hidden value. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads on valuable coins, rare pennies, and market updates. Would you like me to write an even longer version, almost like a